Soul. What is up, my friends in the world of comics? It's me again, coming at you, Vaughn. Comic book creator, comic book writer, designer, all that good stuff. And you guys have been really liking my videos lately. I'm getting all these great interaction, people saying they're inspired, saying it helped them with their writing. This is awesome because this is only the beginning, you guys. I've got so much to teach you, so much to help you with. And I got to tell you, comics, especially indie comics, especially our little sphere of indie comics over here, trying to make a difference, trying to make things better, trying to heal the horrors that the mainstream has been put through. We need to up our game. We need to do way better than we're doing. We need way better books. We need to learn, and in a way, it's really just kind of I don't know what to call it, a quest of mine, if you will, that storytelling should not be something that we lose as a culture. I think it's very important to our culture. I think we lose our souls, we lose our mythology, we lose our history, we lose our wisdoms, we lose the good things that unite us and bond us as a society when we lose storytelling. And I almost feel like we've lost storytelling almost on purpose, not by accident. Almost like someone tried to make us lose storytelling so we could lose our souls, lose who our identities of who we really are. Because the good stories remind us that we're all human and we all relate through that human experience, right? Now stories are just about identity and shallow, pathetic things that don't matter, that they pretend are valuable when they're trash. And it sucks. We're going through a storytelling epidemic here, and I'm here to help. I'm here to help clean out the fires, to help cleanse the horror and the trash out there. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of trash. There's a lot of trash. Today, I wanted to show you guys one of my most important tools that I've discovered that I use for all my scripts. This, my friends, this is called Superscript. And you can get it for pretty damn cheap. In fact, I think I got mine for like $60, but I think you might be able to get it for $9 right now. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Pretty damn good price. Now, what this is, and it's an amazing comic book script app. I hate to use the word app. It might just be because I don't know. I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen Xer. I usually call it a program. Okay. But it's called an app too these days. This is what I use to write all my comic book scripts. And this is a powerful, simple, easy to figure out, awesome app. Okay. And here's what I love about it is it does so many things that I don't want to mess with when it comes to writing a comic. This is one of my scripts here. It's called Rerun Man. And I am going to tell you guys something. I'm already on page 143. People try to say I don't work. I work every night on my comics. Every freaking night. Let me tell you guys something. I hate formatting so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. When I still recall to this day when I submitted one of my first comics to Dark Horse Comics. And of course, I didn't get a response. I was just a young guy kind of checking out, making something, seeing if someone would take interest in it. And I remember learning their formatting for their comic book scripts. And everyone seems to have different formatting and how it's done. And oh, no, you underline this, you bold this, you capitalize this. And the thought of it just cringes me out, man. I hate it. You have to understand, I hate worrying about formatting. And I don't think you should have to worry about formatting either. And that is the beauty, my friends, of Superscript. Do you want to know why? Because here's what Superscript looks like when you're using it. This is what it looks like when you're just typing out your script and you're working on it, okay? But you know what the beautiful thing is when I save this as a PDF, it automatically formats everything for me. Everything. I never format. Fuck formatting. Let the software do it. Why should a human worry about that? We're artists. We're trying to be creative over here. I'm being creative over here. Check this out. When you write it, it looks like this, right? You see, you got a page, you got a panel, you've got your description of the panels, you've got your dialogue here, right? Now, I want to show you guys something kind of special. Now, this is what it looks like raw. This is when you're working on it within Superscript, okay? But, my friends, by All Things Holy. Check this out. This is what it looks like when you save it as a PDF. Okay? Look at this. It's been formatted for you. Hallelujah! Hallelujah, my friends. Look at this. It's all formatted properly. Now, if you don't take this seriously still, listen to this shit. Check this shit out. I've had more artists than I can count tell me that my scripts and the formatting are the exact thing they want. The exact thing that they want out of a comic book script. It's easy to read. It's easy to understand. You can see the dialogue here. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Dialogue, Ziggy. I smell zombie. It's all clean. It's easy to understand. Here's your panel here. Okay, here's your description. It has the page number. It tells you how many panels right here. It does this formatting by Von Klaus up here. Rerun Man, 118 pages. Of course, I've gone past this now. This is an older draft, but as you can see, look at this. Here's your splash page. Splash. Boom. Description. Let's go. Boom. I jump to another splash. I'm doubling up on the splashes. Oh, wait. No, that's not a splash. Is it? Yeah, it is. 114. 113. Splash. That's a lot of splashes, baby. I'm splashing all over the place. Don't take that wrong, kids. So that's fucking awesome. Okay? These are easy to read. They're easy for your artists. And one of my core philosophies, if you will, is how do I make this fun and easy for my artists so we're both having a damn good time doing this? Because I'm loving doing this. An artist, on the other hand, they are grinding. They're putting their mind and body through intense physical focus and pressure and stress to make beautiful art for us. Why not make it easy and fun for them? All right. So this is what a formatted script without me having to format one damn thing looks like, guys. You save it as a PDF. The PDF is automatically formatted for you. You can also save it as a Microsoft Word document because Superscript is awesome. It's awesome. It's easy to understand and use. And I'm going to get into how I use it right now, actually. So tell me this isn't awesome. Look at this. It's beautifully formatted. Anyway, we're moving on. Awesome thing. I love that about it. I love my Superscript. I love it. We're going to go back to what I was working on here with Rerun Man. Now, some other beautiful things about Superscript that make me want to recommend it is that if you'll notice, there's little blue numbers that are counting things. Can you see that? Maybe I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Let's see if I can. I don't think I can. I don't think Superscript's letting me zoom. You can see, look real close next to Patsy here. It says Patsy. It says 4. What is that? I'll tell you. It's from the view. When you go to view, you can toggle different things. You can toggle word count. You can toggle letterer mode, which I haven't used, which might be awesome. Format toolbar. You can have a dictionary toolbar. So it'll help you with your spelling as you go, which just keeps you writing faster. Okay. You got character numbers, decrease font size, increase. I could increase the font size. Why don't we just do that? That'll zoom it in. Oh, can I increase it more? Boom. So we just increased the font size and made it nice and big for you guys to be able to see. Now, what we want to do is we want to do toggle word count. Now here, this is one of the more important things. What happened to my word count? Bitch. There it is. Okay. So now you see these little numbers. You can see a little more clearly now. These little blue numbers next to the dialogue. Do you know what these are? These are saving your ass is what these are. This is how many words I put into this guy's dialogue. Ziggy says 6 words here. Now, here's what's perfect about that. Your average comic book bubble of words should only be about 25 to 26 words long as a rule. You might be able to get away with different pages and art doing like 30. I'm not going to say go for that, though. Be careful of that. You want to stop once you start getting it around 25 words, okay? That's when you're overloading the bubble. There's nothing more horrible than reading bubbles that go on and on and on. Break it up into different bubbles. You could still keep it in the same panel if you want, but these little numbers here let you know when you're getting to that choke point. Okay? You understand? I hope. 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 I don't know why I can't zoom in with just a command. Increase font size. Doesn't seem to work unless I just go like this, like just manually do it, which is cool, I guess. But there we go. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see it all a lot better now. So this word count thing is fucking awesome. It's gonna make you know, okay, I've written about, I'm getting to 25 letters or words for this guy, what he's saying. Fucking, I'm out. Now I got to break it up. It just makes your writing that much smoother. And I'm a firm believer that writing shouldn't be about you worrying about technicalities. It should be you being creative. It should be you hearing your characters talk, visualizing things. We want to live in a world of fun creation for a while. Fuck formatting. Fuck technicalities. This does it all for you. This counts your freaking your dialogue for you. This counts the words they say. Like, look, we're up to 24 words here. I'm done. I'm stopping. This one has 18. This one has 11. They're all on the same panel, but I broke them up in an interesting way that works. This is the type of stuff that you can be mindful of and then move on to the next creative thing without having to worry so much because it's all here for you. So, yeah, I really love that feature in it. I really love that about this program. So, yeah, cool things all around. I'm on page 143. Okay, and let me show you how you do a new page. This is what you do. A new page is you do a capital P like this, and then you hit enter. It becomes a new page automatically. You're on the next page. Is that not awesome? Now check this out. You want a new panel? We've got panel 1 here. Do a lowercase p and then hit enter. What's that? Panel 2? Panel 3? Panel 4? Freaking easy, fast. You're not even writing the word panel. You're not having to worry about numbers. Let me, like, that's the way I create. That's the way I'm always looking to create. It's almost like I'm being lazy, but I'm not. I'm making more time and energy focus on what counts, which is the creativity, which is the script, the characters, the art, the visuals, the beauty, the horror, all the things that you need to be worried about here. So I don't want to worry about computer shit and formatting and technical crap from there. All right? Pretty sweet, right? I like it. I like it. And then this kind of makes me want to teach you guys a little bit about how you can do comic book pages and make them good. In my opinion, before you ever write your script, you should have an outline that's so exciting that you can't wait to write the script. And as you're writing the script, you can't wait to get to that one part that's so good that you just know is going to turn the story on its head and make your audience go, whoa, give them those jaw-dropping moments, right? That's how you know you're writing something good. Now, one way in which I write scripts is sometimes I'll do a panel and another panel and another panel. And I'll leave the dialogue part out completely. Completely. Because what I'm doing is I'm making sure the story works visually first. Okay. You want it to. In fact, that's almost like kind of a must. A lot of comic pros swear by it, and there's a reason they do. It's because when you make the story work visually first, you're still telling the story. Then, in a weird way, your dialogue and stuff just becomes icing on a cake. But the real cake of it is that visual. I mean, this is comics, man. However, I love dialogue. And I think good dialogue mixed with good visual is the actual power of comics. I don't think it's one or the other. I think it's both working in unison together to really hit you. There's nothing like an awesome page turn and an awesome splash page with like an incredible one-liner. And what happened to one-liners? I just read a Marvel comic recently. I haven't read them in a bit. I read Magic #1. There's no good one-liners in it. The art of the good one-liner is so lost, but it's not lost in this script that I'm working on, Rerun Man. There's so many good lines. Your mind will explode. Like, you'll be thinking about them later. It's my best work by far. This is definitely the best thing I've ever written. So, like, let's do that. Like, let's do some visuals, Um, LA mansion in the hills under the dead of night. Big moon, dead of night, period. Big moon overhead. Candlelight from the windows. Okay. Boom. We've just got we've gotten an establishing here, right? Okay, what else? What's our next visual? Inside the lavishly furnished mansion, a ritual, a dark ritual, right? Dark ritual. Masked men and women in black robes, candles everywhere. Uh, what should I say? Archaic? No. Satanic. Satanic markings on the floor in blood. A head dark priest holds a chalice, right? Holds a chalice up as um uh the cult watches on. So we have some good visuals here. Now we got, what do we want? What do I want to do here? See, normally I already know what's going to happen here. I'm actually just riffing off the top of my head. Normally it's like I already have it all written out. It's all it's all figured out. So I just jump from panel to panel and I end up writing really fast. Once I start writing from based off one of my outlines, I can easily do 20 pages or more in a day. Easily. On a slower day, I'll do like 10 pages. And 10 pages is what a lot of comic book pros say is what they have to do to keep up with their jobs at Marvel. If you could do 10 pages a day, you can write an entire issue in 2 days and then turn it in before your deadline. So that's actually pretty good too, I would say. 10 pages is still excellent. But when I'm really cooking with gas, yeah, I'll do over 20 pages in a night of just like crazed writing. Not bad, not bad. So, as you can see, we're writing just the visuals. They're coming out cool. Let's see. From here, we definitely need. I want to play a trick on these bad guys and have a good guy come in and just absolutely destroy them. Max is also known as Rerun Man in this. He's called Rerun Man because he is a zombie now who keeps coming back from the dead and regenerating, and he has his consciousness back. He's not like zombified in his mind. He has his consciousness back, and he's kind of a fallen actor who is trapped in reruns. And and so he's trapped on people's TV as a child star that everyone used to love. Now no one gives a shit about. And so he's a rerun man. He comes back like reruns to take on the evil elites of Hollywood and really fuck their days up. And with the fires going on in LA, as you can see, Hollywood and LA needs new fucking leadership. All those fires made me think about Rerun Man too, and how he's kind of coming to burn all their bullshit down. But my heart goes out to the people who've lost so much there. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. You're living in paradise and it's hell. What a fucking great metaphor for LA. This script, Rerun Man, it's definitely my fuck you to Hollywood and all the evils that we don't talk about enough. Not enough people understand, but more people than ever do. And they're waking up. And it's time to make a book that, I mean, the timing's perfect. The timing's perfect to release this book. It's so what the people want to see. We want to see these elites actually going down instead of just grinning with their fake, creepy white teeth and walking this shit off. We want to see this. We want to see this. Let's see. A corpse. What is it called? No, a corpse in a black body bag is wheeled in over the rituals, um, cult, uh, satanic markings, the dark priest pulls open the zipper on the black body bag, on the body bag, holding a knife, their other hand. Close on Max's face as the zipper pulls open, right? And then and then I like to do this trick a lot. This is real fun. Mirroring previous panel. Let's see. His eyes are closed. His eyes are closed. Mirroring previous panel. Max opens his eyes wide and grins. I don't like to overuse the grin. You have to. One of my pet peeves, and you see this in even when I read Magic #1, it blew my mind. This idea that like you want to see your heroes grinning like a psychopath as they like cut people down, and they're like, "I'm really enjoying this." Now, if it's the right character and they like are having fun, okay, or if they're like a weird, wacky character like Plastic Man, okay, you know what I mean. There's always the exceptions, right, where it works. But when everyone writes all these characters, especially women, as like these grinning psychopaths who just can't wait to like fight and they love fighting. Like you don't grin when you're fighting, man. Fights should be tough and be dangerous. In fact, let me tell you guys a cool little secret about my own creation, Kataru Witch Hunter. Kataru Witch Hunter was a lot of people's favorite book last year, but not that many people read it. And they loved it. And one of the things I ended up doing, my artist kept treating the character wrong. He kept drawing him with a fucking grin, like a smirky, I'm just enjoying myself. This is relaxing. It's not relaxing. He's fighting horrific demonic witches. He could die at any second doing this. He takes this shit seriously, and fights should be hard and perilous for our hero, right? What does my guy do? He's drawn grins. What do? I erased all the grins. Not all of them. When the grin was appropriate, I kept it for old Kataru. But when the grin was inappropriate, like I changed it from a grin to like a full on like serious frown, tough guy face on I totally and of course I asked him permission. He said it was totally cool. He understood because I'm the writer. I'm the visionary behind this. And he was cool. You always have to ask your artist before you change anything, guys. That's another rule I have. It's being respectful, it's being professional. It's, they usually are totally cool with it because they're like, "Oh, I messed up. Well, cool. You do it for me because I don't want to do it." And I did. I took out, I de-grinned Kataru all across the book because he was turning in these. I think he caught on now. Now, when he draws Kataru, Kataru looks like this mean motherfucker. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. But yeah, that was just a little glitch. I was reading the new Magic, and Magic was grinning like a crazy person while killing these demons and was like, "Oh, I'm glad I skipped my birthday party. Oh, this is so much fun." Like that doesn't killing stuff isn't supposed to be like a party or fun. Okay. But Max here, this context is he's tricking them. Okay. And he's coming in, Max sitting up in the body bag as the cult stands there stunned. Sorry, I'm late. Should we say? Sorry, I'm late. It's kind of a little cliche, but uh, let's see. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not the sacrifice you ordered. Now, here's something fun. Now, let me teach you guys one more tip. We're a little over. We're 25 minutes in, and I wish I could do. I want to do longer videos, but I also don't want to make these too long. So check this out. Here's something beautiful. Notice how I just did visuals here. If I want to now go back and based off the visuals, come up with strong dialogue and even think about how the dialogue relates to the visuals. Okay. The visual storytelling has already been done. I don't really think I have to put dialogue here though. So I'm not going to worry about it. Sometimes it's fun to have a dialogue less page and just let the visuals do the talking. It really sets the tone and the mood. And then you can whip out like a cool one-liner, like, sorry, I'm not the sacrifice you ordered. Okay. I might change that. I just put that really quick off the top of my head for this video. It's just a little, it's just a little dialogue. Now, here's something else you can do. Let's say you have some really good dialogue you want to write. I will just write a whole scene of them talking back and forth. Okay. And it'll just be the whole scene like this. It'll be talk, Max, Ziggy, Sheena, whatever, whoever's talking to whomever. Okay. And I don't worry about the panels yet. Okay. And then I work backwards from the dialogue and I try to come up with visuals that help the dialogue be strong. Okay. What would make this, so I'll write a funny scene sometimes of just dialogue, but I don't have the visuals quite down. So I come up with the dialogue first, then work backwards, do the visuals, or vice versa. Like I just did, you do the panels first, make sure the panels are strong visually, then go back and have fun adding whatever dialogue you want. Other times I already know what's going to happen and what they say because I have these really intense outlines that I do. So I just do the panel and I start with all kinds of ideas for dialogue. And if I don't know what to write, I just move on. I keep moving. It's always about keeping the flow, having the fun, making it worthwhile. So thank you guys for tuning in a lot. I hope you'll check out Superscript if you're a comic book writer. I myself found it really useful and it helps my writing be faster and more efficient and easy and fun. And this is, like I said, in all my videos, that's my belief. If you're not having fun doing this, what the hell are you doing? You want to make good art. You want to you want the fun you're having to translate over into that. You want to entertain people. You want to have that something that's interesting, but you can't focus on that if you're worried about formatting, if you're worried about how your word count for every piece of dialogue. Is that 26 words? That might be too big of a word bubble. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. It says right here, max 7 words. Get it? Okay. Check it out. Highly recommended. It was a one-time purchase. It's not a monthly thing like Netflix. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this helped in some way and could help you with your comic book scripts. And I hope you'll check out our online store at Rise Again Comics. And also Monster MD is still on Indiegogo. We're going to print with that very soon. So appreciate you guys. I'm going to be probably making a lot more videos now. So I'm glad you're tuning in and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Stay true until then. All right. Stay true.
There it goes. Sometimes I'm for 5 minutes. Sometimes I'm for 5 hours. That's my man. Talk hard.
Von's Haunted Castle.